Okay, item 3, review quotes for polo shirts. What's that? Canopy for tent frame and brochure. Discussion and possible action. Do you have that sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Teresa and Michael went to Print Depot and got estimates on the canopy with and without the frame and for a flag. And if you recall, the canopy was going to have information about UNNC on all sides of the canopy.
I think we have some pictures from last time. Is this the?
Yeah, that's the front of it, and we were also going to have information on the sides. And did we say the back as well?
Oh, I think, yeah, we said the sides and the top up there. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you can, Sarah can see this or not, but
You can see, Sarah?
I can see it.
oh, okay. You did? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay.
The spreadsheet. Yes.
And, back to the agenda.
Yeah. No. She wasn't able to see it. Yeah.
Oh.
You can see the canopy, right?
Oh, I can see the canopy. That's
Okay.
the old logo though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we're getting the new logo with information about UNNC on the sides and on the back. And quotes.
So when we did the administrative packet, we have $5,600, and we use $500 for some printing. So we have about $5,100, and I think if we stay around $5,000, we that's how much was allocated for outreach.
Okay.
So
And we don't have elections next year, so we can use it all on supplies and stuff, I guess.
Right.
Okay, and then Sarah was gonna work on a trifold brochure, and I got estimates from a couple of companies on polo shirts and the grocery tote.
Right.
Did I send that in?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You did. I don't have the pictures. I didn't.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
one of the companies sent me, I don't have the tote. This is a polo shirt. Now our colors are gray, blue, and orange, right? So these are samples that they sent me. They were supposed to send me samples of all the colors. But they sent one envelope that didn't have anything in it. And so she was supposed to send another one and I never got it. So this is the kind of material the old shirts were, and it's a button down part of the way. We can hold it up for Sarah to see.
I just want to see what the, these are all 50-50, right, Dolores? This one is 65-35.
What does that mean?
65% polyester, 35%.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
Sarah,
the orange one would probably be better if you held that up.
yeah.
Can you see, Sarah? Oh, well, we gotta
Just have
stop.
to share, yeah.
Stop the share.
So can you see this one, Sarah?
Yeah, I can see it.
That's like the one that I wore to a couple of activities, and I think I wore it to a board meeting one time. And this is the navy blue one, and this is the gray one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the gray one.
Okay. And they had other colors, but I just brought the colors that were in our logo.
And do these have embroidery on them? Dolores?
No, we can get embroidery on it.
How much
So
more?
this is just for the shirt?
I forgot to get that estimate.
So this is just the shirt price is,
For
Yeah.
17. So what is that?
That's was 17. That's how many we had on the board at the time when I got the estimates.
You're going to do the math on it, Ed?
yeah, I think.
Okay. So, my question is, should we get 23 shirts, because we know we have 23 board members, well, we're supposed to, or should we just get the number that we have on the board currently? Sarah, you have any thoughts on that?
Almost $30 just for the shirt.
Yeah.
It's 20.
Not really. It's kind of hard to know sizes for people who aren't on the board. I don't know how to navigate that personally.
Okay.
That just seems high to me.
You want to get some more estimates?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that when I saw this earlier, I was assuming that was a shirt and the embroidery and everything. And then, it made a little more sense, but that seems high for just, especially if you're talking like 23, you can get them downtown for a lot.
I think was the embroidery, I should have uploaded the other things too, I just have it in a PDF. But I know that there was some colors.
Well, one company was from Print,
Right.
and the other one was from a company that Sarah had given me.
Right, custom ink.
Well,
Who did this one?
Yeah, that seems high for custom ink for me too. I don't know if, of course, everything's gone up. I haven't looked at their stuff in a while. And maybe because it's only 17 and we're not buying 100
These
or
came
something.
from Print,
we're not,
but the material is about the same from that other company. It's just a matter of how much extra the embroidery costs. She didn't have the embroidery in the email?
I don't know, I don't have it here on my, this is the UNNC computer.
So what do we think about the cost for the canopy and the with or without the frame?
Oh, here, I have some,
you got some?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm more familiar with it because I've done shirts and that kind of stuff. So that just seemed high, especially for just a long shirt. I can give you.
Need a pen also?
So did we come up with, so the number, that's a key question though, is it gonna be 17?
Well, whatever the current, when we
23.
place the order, whatever the current number of board members. Because I know we just,
Okay.
added 2 new board members, so I don't know if we're at 19, I know Noriel is leaving. Should we also include Tori? She's not a board member, but she is a chairperson.
Were we getting them for chairperson people?
No, we can just have them for board members, but
Well, it can be for people who are gonna show up at whatever the events that we have.
we can just do it for board members.
I mean, I
Sarah,
don't have a problem with it, but that's not something that we discussed.
Sarah, what do you think about the 2 people who are not board members, but are chair people? Tori Bailey and Elizabeth Finner, also receiving T-shirts.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion either way on that. I don't really
Okay,
see a
so we just
downside, but yeah.
know Tori's put a lot of time and energy, and she is.
Well, if we get one for her, then what about the other chair people?
There's only one other person that's not a board member, and that's Elizabeth. Donna Jones is no longer a chairperson.
And if we get chair people in the future?
So, okay, so we're not going
That was
to,
my thought, that if we, I mean, what's the problem with having a couple extra shirts?
well, if they're $30, then there's a problem with it right there.
Well,
We don't
yeah,
want
I'm
them
saying,
we don't want them turning them in and having to share them with somebody else. If we get them, we'll have to be, it'll be theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Sarah made a
I
good
mean-
point, we don't know what size, so.
Right.
that's
All
true.
right, so how about we just get shirts for the board members at the time we place the order?
Right.
And then
With the
That'll be
understanding
between-
that when we have to buy less shirts, it's gonna be more money. It's gonna cost more. Oh, when did they send me that? I got so many emails, you'd think I was working.
What all we need to do today is determine how much money we need to go and ask the board for. When we get to executive, I can have those emails and attach them to Laura's,
Well, okay.
even though we don't need an executive on it.
If that's the case, we can go ahead and use these numbers. And then I think that I'm almost positive we can beat those numbers.
Well, we can say up to.
Yeah.
We don't have to say a specific amount.
And we actually don't even have to identify, I mean, we should as a committee, what we want to do, but we could just ask the board for up to $4,000 for outreach items.
Okay.
We,
No,
so
and we got two different options there. The canopy, I don't understand how a canopy without a frame, what is that?
the canopy, when like the Ciclavia event, the city puts in all the frames, they put all the canopies in also. But if you have your own canopy, they can put the frame and then you can say, oh, I want my canopy installed on top of it. Or when, for instance, we're gonna have an event, the snow day here, December 22nd, we would come with our own, they'll provide the table, the council district would provide the table, and then we would have our frame and our canopy.
Yeah, like when they have what do they call that day at the fire department?
Oh, service day.
Service day, and we brought our, there's a lot of events that we have brought our own canopy to.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't see the advantage of, I'm just saying, you would think we would have to get one as a canopy because there would be events that you wouldn't have a frame.
Yes, but maybe with those events, we
just put a banners up.
we just put, we just do one of those flags. Or, I don't know. Mike was the one who asked about the flags. I was like, I don't know. So, the flags, they're about this tall and they're kind of curved like this and they just have our logo on it. And they fold really easily.
So we look at $220 difference in with or without the frame.
Sarah, what do you think about the
About
canopy?
the canopy? I guess my question is, if they make the canopy do they make the canopy for any 10 by 10 frame? Because I feel like you can find those for pretty cheap, but I understand the printing and the fabric part is going to be majority of the cost, but $220 for a frame seems high to me. But at the same time, like I said, if it's specific to their frame, it's probably better to just get it from them. I don't know. I've never purchased one of those personally with printing on it. So.
So there is no charge for the embroidery. Yeah. There's no charge for the embroidery.
Oh, on the shirts, that is the price then? Oh, okay. That's not as bad.
Silk Touch Sport shirt, 33.94. Embroidery run charge, none. Tape charge, I don't know what that is, $35. Freight, $17.85 for a total of $488 for 17. Yeah. And here's grocery tote, a value grocery tote.
Well, let's stay on the t-shirts for a second.
Oh, okay.
Or the canopy. Let's try to knock these out.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just wanting to hear everybody's opinion on whether we should get it with a frame or not a frame. I mean,
Well, here's the issue with if we get it with the frame, that means every time we do an outreach, when a frame is necessary, somebody's gonna have to set it up.
Right.
So if we can get commitments from people to go into storage or to set it up, because if not, then why are we gonna expend the extra money for that? I mean, it's one thing at these events, we say to the people setting it up here, we have our own canopy, and then they get up there and then they put our canopy on the frame. Like at Ciclavia, we could say we have our own canopy, can you install our canopy?
Well, I didn't know that was an option. So yeah, if that's, I mean, if they bring the frames and all you gotta do is.
You know, ask them. Or put it on top.
Well, what happens when there is no canopy?
Well, that was my question. You see,
Can the canopy be removed from the frame?
Yeah, it's detachable.
Okay, so just my opinion, I think we should get it with the frame, and the places that already have a frame, we just detach the canopy and take it with us. But the places like the service day with the fire department and other places, we would need a frame.
Yeah.
Unless we're just gonna be at the table with a tablecloth. That's just my opinion.
What do you think, Ed?
I think that we need to be self-sufficient and have fun. And if we don't need it, we don't need it. But I think we shouldn't be caught without it. And you do need it.
My only issue is who's going to set it up. It's not like it's,
The volunteers that go,
they're gonna be.
It's like an umbrella, isn't it?
yeah, if you pull it
Yeah,
apart,
it's like
but you would need two people, minimum two people.
Because you still have to get on, you still have to put the canopy on. I mean, I guess you can put on it so as you're expanding it, the canopy's on
Well,
top.
the one that we had before, it expanded with the frame. And then Jeff, who was our president at the time when we had the canopy, he would always get there kind of early, and then the volunteers would be there to help him pull it apart and set it up. Because all you do is just pull it apart and snap it in place. But the way we've been going with volunteers with this board, I don't know.
Yeah.
So with tax, more or less around $850. So
With the frame?
with the frame,
Just the tax?
yeah, with the additional, I did 10% just.
Okay.
So let me have my pen. Okay, so
Well, let's just look at the numbers, and then if we need to cut back, we can. Yeah, let's just look at maybe worst case scenario.
okay.
And I'm not familiar with the flag.
You've probably seen them. They're made out of material. It's a tall pole and then it curves around like this. Sometimes you see.
Yeah.
I mean, that was Michael's.
With our logo information on it?
Right.
Okay.
That was Michael's suggestion, but do we need a flag and a canopy, or do we just get that in case it's somewhere we're not gonna take the canopy, or
Yeah.
instead of having a tablecloth? I mean, I didn't look into
Well,
tablecloth.
we're gonna need a tablecloth. We're gonna have that. We can, if we don't have to list everything in the funding request, we can just get an estimate on a tablecloth, because I think we need the tablecloth, because all we got is yours.
Okay,
But yeah, I think the flag would be a good option for just, when you have an alternative to having to drag a canopy out, especially with the frame.
And don't we think the 10 would be enough,
I think
high
so.
enough?
I think so.
what do you think about the flag, Sarah?
I've seen a lot more flags used for various organizations. So it seems like that's sort of the trend right now. It definitely seems to get attention. They're nice when you're doing an event and you need to get people's attention, like on a sidewalk, or heading toward, a booth or whatever you're doing. So I can see the benefit. The price is not awful. I was actually expecting that to be a little bit more, considering how much the canopy is, I guess. So, yeah.
So what do you think, the 10 or the 12 inch?
I think that's feet. It's feet.
That's
I mean, if you can get 12 feet
Just the
for
one.
only $10 more, I would go with the bigger one.
Yeah.
okay, so the 12-foot flag then. All right. So we're at the trifold brochure.
And I don't know, I can't remember what he said, Dolores, do you remember what he said?
On the brochure?
Yeah. He didn't, did
Did
he,
you email it?
not that I know, when we were there, he said, I can't remember if he said $350 or 350. And what happened, you know, when I was leaving, I was in another place, so I forgot to ask him about that. But
That and that wasn't in the email,
no, it wasn't in the email.
in any of the ones.
And not-
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Well, we want the brochure, so let's just put it down and put 400 just as a guesstimate.
okay, and I'm gonna text James because they had those brochures for the HPOZ,
Mhm.
and I don't know, I can ask him really quick. But I'll put 400 down just as a placeholder. Okay. You guys,
And what about the T-shirts? You gonna try and get another estimate somewhere else, Ed?
Well, after we got the information that's done with the embroidery, that again.
That is the price.
yeah, that's.
Yes, I'm saying,
yeah.
I was under the impression that it was just the shirt alone.
No,
Okay. And then you had to get your own embroidery. That's what I was. But I mean, if you already.
that price is according to this email, that price includes the embroidery.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's what that. All right.
And if it's this one, this is, you said these are
From imprint.
for imprint?
For imprint,
Yeah,
right. I didn't
okay.
get a sample from that other place.
Okay. I mean, you know, this is fine. These are the polos,
What color?
not gray.
Okay.
Oh, no, but I think both, I don't know, you guys think, Sarah, what color do you like, the blue or the orange? You guys.
Is it gotta be either one? I mean, can you 50-50? Do half blue, half orange? I mean.
Yeah, I think we need to be uniform.
I feel like orange is probably a safer choice, although not everybody's going to like the way orange looks on them. Just because there are still people in the neighborhood who won't wear blue or red and stuff like that when they're out.
Oh.
I'm not, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not
because
saying we'll create an issue, but orange may be the safest, and we will definitely get attention. We might all glow.
And it's still part of our color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick with orange. Okay, orange then.
And this is for imprint, right?
Yeah.
So are we only getting polo shirts, or are we getting regular t-shirts as well?
I think she just got the estimates for polo shirts. Do you have another idea?
Oh, okay. So that when it says t-shirts, Hanes, and jerseys, those are also polo shirt types. I didn't realize that. Okay.
No, if we go with for imprint, based on what I saw on the estimate, the proposal,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
polo shirt, but Custom Ink has a polo, it has a regular t-shirt, crew neck for all these doors with the Hanes and the jerseys. I thought they were, okay. So James said for 650, they paid $395.
600.
Yeah.
T-shirts?
No, we're
No,
talking.
the brochure.
Oh. Okay.
So it's gonna be a lot less than that.
Okay, for imprint. And then that, what's the name of that other place?
Custom Ink. So you think we should give people the option? What's the, your thoughts on the polo, Sarah?
I just wasn't sure if we were doing a uniform style as well as color. So I don't know. That may be a better question for a broader audience, but a polo shirt definitely has a different look. So I'm good with whatever you guys want to do.
I like the polo shirt.
For 17 shirts, see, it says 4-color font. I guess that's for the embroidery. Port Authority Silk Touch Polo Orange, 17 at $36.57. A total of 17 polo shirts for $621.69. Applicable tax during checkout $59.06. Order total $680.75.
But all your estimates were for polos?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Michael was pushing for.
Okay. Okay. So
For-
there's the 680, that's the only one that's quoting the polo. The other one is t-shirts.
No, that Silk Touch for imprint is for a polo shirt.
Yeah.
She just showed us. It's this one
Now,
right
Okay,
here.
okay.
The other place-
Okay, that's for,
It is for a polo shirt.
and this is a polo jersey, but it's a different kind of material.
Right. So I think this Hanes is more cotton, and then these two are 50-50. I thought I read somewhere it was 50-50.
are we, the Hanes and the jersey, are those also polos or are they t-shirts?
Well, that's
No,
what,
all of them are polo shirts. I didn't get an estimate on t-shirts.
Okay.
Both of them are jersey polo.
so this Silk Touch, which is $65.35,
Mhm.
I think is fine. You know, it's,
And the other place is 50-50 jersey polo. The orange is 409, 447.88 plus, with the tax.
mhm.
And then let's see, printed orange. I don't understand this.
Let's see. It's screen printed,
Okay.
so this one is not embroidered.
One is embroidered and one is not?
These are screen printed, and I don't know this one. 4-color font. Yeah. The 680 may be an embroidery. These other two, it does say screen print, so they're
Okay.
just printing the
Right.
logo. Yeah.
I didn't like the screen print, but I got it as an estimate.
All right.
The other one is $680 with,
That's just simple, so that.
yeah, so that must be the case with the for imprint too, is that it's screen print,
Mhm.
not embroidered. Oh, you put it up, oh no, it said embroidered in there,
Yeah, it did.
yeah,
It did.
okay. So it looks like right now, the for imprint is doing an embroidery and it's on one of these, because you got these t-shirts from them,
Yeah.
which, are fine. You just wear them when you go to an event,
Right.
you know.
They're not fashion wear.
Yeah. So everybody, and they're bright enough if you're trying to find someone at UNNC, those people down there with those orange t-shirts.
So that's,
So I
Go
feel
with,
good about it.
For imprint then? Okay.
And we know that price may change depending on how many board members.
Right.
okay.
Go ahead,
Make
spit
this
it
comment.
out.
Is that for imprint, that's one of these big companies, correct?
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing T-shirts, shirts. I mean, it's in the neighborhood that companies or whatever that made.
Well,
That was my only
I
thought.
know.
That we could, rather than do
You
a
could
corporate.
Get some estimates,
I
Ted.
understand. I know that we've been trying to do our business within our footprint.
Mhm.
But we have, UNNC has used for imprint before. I was trying to get the best bang for our buck, but if you want to get another estimate at one of the local companies,
Okay.
all right.
All right. Once we get in there,
So I'll just put down 500. If he comes in lower than that, then.
Because our total amount is gonna be up to 5,000.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't have to be up to 5,000. I mean, if we stay and we were at 3,000, then we just go with 3,000. That 2,000 can be used for, something else.
So that's.
I mean, we could always move it over to an MPG if we want, if we have extra funds at the end. Or we could buy more stuff, but.
And then.
Yeah, I was just thinking that we just get what we need now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we still have pens. We have
Oh,
those
yeah.
flashlights.
yeah, I know.
We may have to do some more printing.
I had a. What is that?
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's for, she's shooking. Yeah, I had pen, canvas bags, Empower LA brochure, city service flyers. I'm still stuck on poop bags. I like that idea. We don't have to get them, but.
No, the poop bags are good. Everybody seems like everybody in my neighborhood's got a dog. And
Could we
yeah,
get them that are orange, but they don't have our name on it?
why not?
Well, because then it's like, our name is on,
A poop bag?
dog
You
stuff
think
inside.
it's unseemly?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I'm just asking a question. If you guys like it, let's
no,
do it.
this
Oh,
is,
sorry.
well, I'm just looking at the permit. All we're trying to do is get
The name out there. We don't have to have it on the poop bags. I never
I
thought
think
about
that's
it
a
that
great
way.
idea.
Sarah, what do you think?
Well,
Is when we're thinking about getting these, sometimes you can find like the bags that come in a little case, and maybe we could brand the case. It may be cheaper to do it that way too. I don't know. Instead of trying to put our name on bags, I don't know how expensive that is.
well, this is,
Well, we
Okay.
could come back to that subject at a later date. I think we should finish
Oh, okay.
Finish
what are
this.
we budgeting for stuff?
Yeah, but let's
Okay, but yeah, we can
finish this
that.
one.
We'll
Yeah.
come back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I
let me
think
go
we
back
finished.
to
So the
the
tote
bags.
the tote bags.
So, but we finalized the number we're gonna use for the.
Yeah, except to 500. You're going to get back
Okay.
to us. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so we took.
So the tote bags, they are either a solid color with white lettering, and that's the $900, or it can be the color you want with colored lettering. Colored lettering. So I saw a blue bag that had white letters, white, it would be UNNC or whatever we want to put on them. And they're polyester, they're rectangular with a bottom about this big. We've seen them before. And then the other ones are colored. So it would be like a blue bag with our logo in the 4 colors of our logo.
The email, I had the email from Fort Imprint.
You could always look at the emails you sent to me, because you forwarded it to me. So if you go into your sent file and look for Teresa, then it should. That's easy. What do you think, Ed?
Well, I'm just, in my mind, was trying to figure out if full color is gonna be that. Was an additional, $650.
And we want grocery totes. I mean, right now we hand out the paper bags. We put a label on them. They're nice sized bags, but they're paper.
But that's 500. So that's. Okay, if we'll go with the 500 at 1585. Full color. From what we got now, what's our grand total there?
Well, I'm like, can we go with the orange bags and have white lettering on it? I mean, if we're gonna be orange. I don't know. I'm just.
Well, yeah.
Any thoughts on the grocery totes, Sarah? Should we have grocery totes? What do you think?
Are we talking like a canvas bag? Or are we talking about that plasticky type of bag?
More polyester-y.
The like a knitted kind of, I don't know what you would call it.
Like a woven.
Like nylon?
Not the heavy canvas bags, the other kind.
Yeah.
That most people give away,
the
cheap ones.
Yeah. Personally, not a huge fan, but if we were to do them, I would try to go simple on that front, and try to do maybe a gray bag, or not even gray, but like that ivory that is our I don't even know what it's called. It's not really ivory or gray. Whatever that color is, it's on the brochure. It's one of our hex codes. I can't remember now what it's called, but that might be good. And also, I wondered actually about our orange. Did we match the orange with our orange in our logo? Or did we just go with whatever orange they had for the shirts? Because that is kind of important.
I don't think we matched it. I mean, no, there wasn't. I'm just trying to pull up. There. Yeah. No, I don't know if I went to one of the sites that Dolores gave, and it had 17 different colors. So there was an orange, and there's an orange red, and then there's a red pink, and then it kind of moved across. So I don't know. This is probably more of a primary orange, and I mean, when you look at our logo on the screen right now at the television, this is the same color orange. This is the exact color. On my computer, on this computer, it looks a little muted, but
cool. Yeah, I know, like in the branding guide, that the idea behind the orange was that it be an accent color. I think doing the shirts is fine, but I think otherwise we should not be maximizing the orange. That's why I think for a bag, if we can find like a white or an off-white or a gray with the logo, I think that would be fine. So that we're not sort of overusing the orange, I guess. And again, that wasn't my idea. I'm not a graphic designer, but that's in our branding guide that we all, kind of signed on to. I did have a question when you guys talk about the brochure. Did anybody, because I wasn't at that meeting, did anybody have anything they wanted to change to the brochure? And I'm happy to take that insight here or, after.
I didn't have anything. I thought it was great. I love the way it was laid out.
I did too.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just used one of the Canva templates, so it wasn't too hard. Thank you.
Ed said he didn't see it. Maybe can you resend it to Ed, or if you'd like, I can send it to Ed.
I can do a screen share right now if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be great. Just one second. Let's see.
It's giving me the option like I can. Hold on a minute.
Like you can right now? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I can't. It says disabled participant screen sharing.
I just made you the host.
Oh, now it says, yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, can you guys see this?
We see that you're sharing. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. I don't know if, is it, no. Yeah. Okay. So that's the, it's kind of hard to show, like, because it's gonna be folded. So this won't all be next to each other. But the front of it will be that far right panel with the two pictures and the logo. And then the back of the printed item, again, this will be folded, so these won't all be together. This is the back of that page, but then it'll be folded, obviously, so.
So the bottom picture, the large picture, will that be in half? Or in?
It'll be over a fold. I made sure that that would be a section, and I can check when we actually talk to the printer, but I'm pretty sure the way it gets folded that it will be together when you open it up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I can change that. These are the best photos that we had in our collection for this type of thing. So if anybody has anything else, it's got to be high quality for the printing, and that's the hard part sometimes.
Can you scroll up again? Yeah. Did you want it to make it a little bit larger, Ellie? I think Ed.
No. I saw what I'm.
Yeah.
The whole thing about the brochure about any of this is from a sales perspective. In that last statement, get involved and give information about, that's what I just hadn't seen anything that was sort of making an ask of the community, It was more like
There's get involved.
yeah, I know,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's I'm fine.
Okay.
None of those matters on it, other than just making an ask
Right.
of the community is what I was trying to get to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I like the brochure a lot. I mean, I can see the dotted line, so now I see the fold. I think the pictures are nice. Scroll up a little bit more, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I like having the city logo on it. Do we feel that the pictures are reflective of the diversity of the community?
I was just going to ask
That was what I was sort of trying to go for. Again, I worked with the photos in our file that we have. So if anybody has anything else, it's really easy to swap out photos. I just need to know what you want me to use. But these were all of local residents. They're not stock photos as far as I understand. I could be wrong about that because I didn't take them.
I think there's one at the top. Can you tell me, is that an African-American young man in the jean jacket?
I believe so, with the number one sports finger.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
down there at the bottom.
there's some Hispanic people. I see
Yeah,
the
the artist. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And we
this-
have a
and
local
this young-
artist. I don't remember his name.
Is there the second person in that line in the
Yeah.
front? Is that African American?
I didn't see.
Yes. Yes.
Bottom.
This
Down here?
young man
Yeah.
with the art on the floor. Yes.
Okay.
Again, if anybody can reach the person we had taking photos before, if they have
Yeah,
anything else, because
Joshua.
I feel like these were all these. I don't remember what year these are from. Laura would know more about that, but they're in the file everybody has access to, and that was really all I had to go on. So if I would love newer photos, if anybody has anything of local,
Did you see some pictures and you
neighborhood
put them in
residents.
the drive or something?
Yes, you mean pictures for the anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're on the Google Drive.
They have to. Yeah, but the anniversary is all of us. We're trying to do neighborhood residents. We're not trying to have the board in the brochure, if that makes sense.
The
The goal is not to advertise the board per se.
Right. So Laura sent me some pictures of past events, which probably did have many board members. Okay, scroll up. Let me see the other pictures again, Sarah. I would just say that.
And then the other thing I will,
What
I'm
about
sorry?
the-
I think I'd like to see that couple be more faces or maybe 2 kids. I thought on our website, we have some pictures of children doing something on our website. Could we use that? I don't know. I'll go in and take a look, see if I can find some kids.
Yeah, feel free to send me what you have. The other thing I noticed was that, again, because it's going to be printed, the resolution has to be really, really high. Like, it's not like when you put something on the web. So sometimes those web photos are okay, but if they've been compressed in the process of people putting them on the website, saving them now and trying to put them into a printed thing, they're going to look really bad.
Okay.
So if somebody has the original, or if somebody knows Joshua's contact information and he has anything that we don't have, I don't know. If we've had any professional photographers at any events, that would be great.
I was a quick question. Did we have any pictures from the jazz event that had like a bunch of, I mean, that was, would show.
But I don't know if they were professional pictures with the resolution that's necessary. People do it with their phone, you know, it's not gonna have the same quality.
Some phone pictures these days, I'm sorry.
What?
No, go ahead.
Some phone pictures are okay, as long as they haven't already posted them like to social media and then they're getting them from there. Like if it's the original photo on their phone and they have a relatively recent phone, it should be, you know, a high enough resolution. It's just when people put them on social media and then they pull photos off social media, like Facebook and all those companies compress the photos to save space, right? Because they are hosting all of this memory and data, and they don't want to keep, you know, our original files. So that's where the issue comes in, when people don't have the originals and they're trying to pull them off the internet. So
yeah,
it's very easy for me to swap out photos. I just would love more options.
So. Okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking that would be a good display.
We'll in the next month or so, Sarah, we'll try to get you some other photos.
Yeah,
I'll look through Joshua's or, you know, we'll see what we can find that shows some community something. Mm-hmm. But I love it. I love the way it's laid out. I like everything about it.
I had some pictures
all right,
from
thank you so much.
The jazz thing, but are you leaving?
No, but I do need to leave probably in the next 15.
Yeah.
If you have some that are on your phone that you took, please feel free to email them to me. That shouldn't compress them too much, or share them with me in a Google Drive file, whatever works. But again, just if they came off social media, that probably won't work.
Okay, so we're gonna do the brochures then.
Yes, the brochure is about $400. I put $400.
Okay, so
and we 350. How many did we want to do on that? How many do you want, Dolores?
well, it's all of us. It's not just me. I would say, well, we passed out a lot of stuff at our events. So would 400, 500 be too much?
Why don't we find out what we can get for $500
and then go down?
And then go, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say, he said 650 at $395 plus tax, but that was a few years ago. So
right, from Print Depot or
from Print Depot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and we'll see what we can get for $500.
Okay.
You know, maybe it'll be, you know, 600.
Was that the last thing? No.
Yeah, that was the last.
Finish the tote bags?
No, we didn't finish the tote bags. What do you?
Okay.
Sarah's concerned about the tote bags was the color, so.
All right. This is from For Imprint, and it's 500 bags, 500 value grocery tote bags, 15 by 13 full color, run charge 0, setup charge $30. So total total quote
So do we want tote bags? I mean, do we want bags? Like, I'm back to that again. I mean, you think it's good to hand out the bags?
That's what we've been doing. What, you think not? You wanna just hand out some flyers?
No.
Well, I got one of those tote bags and I found it today. And
Are you in
this is prior to me being on the I got it probably.
The canvas bag or the other kind?
The canvas.
Uh-huh.
Canvas. And I found it today. And it said, I had never used it. This is probably a couple years ago. I've never used it, never done anything with it, but I found it today. And so I don't know how the utility of it. I don't know if it's something.
I use mine.
Okay.
And I've seen our bag
Yeah.
at Food for Less.
Okay.
People carry using it.
Okay. I just think it's
So it's been utilized. Those
Okay.
people like those bags.
Okay.
But I'm not talking about ordering those bags just to be handing out. Eventually we'll get some of the canvas bags, but just
Well,
for,
not the canvas.
but just in our
the one we're
footprint,
talking
right?
about.
But these
Yeah, well,
grocery
polyester-
value
Well, I'm saying
polyester
if
bags,
you-
we'll call them polyester, is to pass out because we got
Okay, but
paper
if
bags
people-
right now.
Like I said, if
But
people are
Teresa
really-
likes to put the stuff on the table and hand it out to people. Unlike me, that's a bunch of mess that I have to and hand it to people. I like them. I go over to the storage room and sit in my chair and stuff the bags so everything will be ready when I go to the event. She's a little different.
I don't even know what to say, because I spent hours helping her stuff bags too. So, but it really, I no, it was just that, do people want a flashlight when you go down there and you're looking at stuff? Oh, I'll take a flashlight. Oh, no, I don't need a flashlight. Oh, but I'll put a couple of pens. So if we put everything in, then that means they take stuff home that maybe they don't want. But it doesn't, I think having,
I understand both.
yeah.
Both.
Well, so
So some can be stuffed and some can be loose.
But the bags themselves, we feel
But the
they're
bags.
better than the paper bags, right? And there is
But-
utility to them.
Okay, that's all-
paper
that's all
bags
I was-
tear up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sarah, your idea, any comments on the bags themselves?
No comment.
Okay. So, so then the question becomes, Dolores,
Full color or no?
yeah. I think getting a blue bag with the white lettering on it, the UNNC lettering, would be fine. I don't know what shades of blue though were available. I mean, I know they have navy, but
Well, I can pull up for imprint. See?
Yeah,
ahead.
the blue in our logo is sort of between royal and navy, so I don't know if anybody has a preference, but
well, you made the comment about the orange, so could we go with a royal blue and that would be fine?
I think you'd do better to do navy just because royal blue in this town is Dodger blue and this is not Dodger blue from what I can tell. You know what I mean?
Well, that might be a good thing. Royal, but because
That's true too. I don't know.
We're gonna have our logo on it.
Okay, so it's either gonna be royal or navy, but we're gonna go with the white lettering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for
So
500
go with Dodger
bags
blue.
with imprint, a total of 635 plus,
I
The
think
setup-
it's
the
not
setup
960.
huh?
I think it's 960.
960.90 is the total.
Right.
That includes the tax and their setup, the print on the bag and everything.
So that's $29.55. So more or less $3,000.
Now, can we discuss the boot bag?
Or we could say $3,500. We could go to the board.
I have no idea. What would, I say this because in our neighborhood, we have these doggy stations
Mm-hmm.
where we supply them with the bags. And all the people in the neighborhood, in the apartments and everywhere, they take these bags and they use them. And so I'm saying, I thought it was a good idea because it would get the logo, or at least, you know, to a lot of people that.
Dolores put one in front of her house because she had so many,
Was
Yeah.
sick of them
Yeah.
pooping in my yard.
Yeah.
But it comes in a little round case, and then the bag just slides out of it.
Mhm.
But mine doesn't have anything on it, it's just plain. I ordered 100 from Amazon.
Mhm.
can they be replenished, that little case?
The main one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just unscrew it at the bottom, and I just get one of the one that come from Amazon is just on a cardboard roll,
Mhm.
and I just stick it in the thing and pull the piece out for them to snatch it out.
Right.
When I first put it up, somebody stole the whole thing, and so I had to put a sign up and say, "Thief, share with your neighbors." Well, I didn't say thief, but.
Yeah, we got, I think it's like one on every block or that we have it, and it's, so that's what made me think that the poop bag wasn't a bad idea, you know, so it's something that people use, so.
Well, I like the idea of having the outer part, the plastic container part, maybe with our logo on it, and then, you know, maybe people can then just replenish it on their own.
Yeah, I don't know what, well, I don't know what custom poop bags would cost.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe 4imprint has them, Dolores.
They may have, you know, custom poop bags.
But how would, you would want them on a roll, so when somebody.
Well, I think that's pretty standard, that they come on like a roll. Yeah, well, pretty standard.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe this is one.
And this is 4imprint?
Mhm.
But there's some in the whole. I'm talking to.
The bag?
But I guess,
Yeah.
but you.
Tiny pet dispenser price from $1.99 to $2.99.
Yeah, I think the poop, so from 199 to 299.
Yeah. Probably depending on how many you.
Mhm.
Page, can you see that on the screen?
No, she can't. I guess I should have pulled it up.
All right, I know the concept. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows the concept.
Yeah.
So I guess it would be, you know, I don't know.
Or we want to table this
Yeah, we can.
and have it on the next agenda?
I would like to go to the board with amount and
Oh,
say,
okay.
you know, this is what we want to do. This
Well,
is.
can we fudge a figure in for potential poop bags?
Yeah, I mean, you. Yeah, so if it's, if we go with the high amount on that, 295, 2 something, then yeah, then maybe we just get, you know, 100 of them or something, I don't know.
I was trying to find the cheapest one. Looks like it's $1.99 to $2.49.
Probably depend on how many we order.
Okay. Does it matter what color?
Okay, so that's.
This is they got a royal blue
I like
in here.
that blue.
So let me ask you, so this is the imprint, the M.
4imprint.
4imprint, and they will put the logo, it's, or, so they'll.
Select options. It's called translucent blue. Enter the quantity you would like to drag. What are we talking?
Well, you know, do 300 and see 200.
I'll go 300. That's 325. It's two.
I guess I can pull it up on the.
303 would be $232 a piece, for a total of $702.96. But it doesn't say anything. Where should we place your design?
Oh, so a design does come with it.
Vertical. What imprint colors would you like? Blue?
Well, if we're gonna go with blue on the outside, you wanna have white lettering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue. Extra charge, $60.
Oh,
$60 total.
for
For
That's a setup charge.
logo. So you were at 300. It came to 700, and then another 60. So that's 760 for just 300.
That's a lot, huh?
Well, to me, it seems like a lot, but I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
It's $2.53 each.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, how many would, if in the best world, how many would you want to order? I mean, if we ordered 200, how does that help us? You know what I mean? We're at St. Livia, we end up handing out 100 doggy bags. Does it meet your branding? You know.
Well, no, I'm saying that concept is not feasible. I don't think. I was thinking of it more if the individual bags had an imprint and you had a location like you got, and people who in the neighborhood are pulling off a bag for that day, and then somebody else the next day they're walking their dog, they pull the bag off for that day. So that was the concept. I wasn't thinking of giving them a whole, year's supply.
No, this is sort of like for the
You see what I'm saying?
communities that already have a doggy bag
Right.
stand, that we would supply them with the refill.
Mm-hmm.
But all the neighborhoods don't have that though.
Well, I'm just speaking for as an idea. I understand everybody don't have they don't have do they have them in the avenues? No.
I haven't seen them. I don't have a dog, but I do walk a lot, but I haven't seen them. No, you know when you see dog poop is when a new person moves in. And then something happens and they realize, some neighbor says, well, I used to scream at people, but now I'm like, do you need a bag? And they're like, oh, yes, thank you very much. And then after that, they know to take their own bag. And some people have signs saying, please clean up after your dog.
Right, we got those, yeah.
They kicked my sign over.
You live in a bad area. They're stealing your sign, stealing your stuff, kicking it over. I don't know. I think it's a good
That
idea.
didn't start until, I've always had people walking their dog in the neighborhood, but it became more so when they built that Mercy Housing apartment building 2 doors down from me. It seemed like all them people
Where
there
you
got those 31st and Western between Adams and Jefferson.
Okay.
And I knew they were new. They didn't, no, I don't think they all came from, because you're right, new people in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because they're walking the dogs and looking at their phone.
Not paying attention.
Right,
Right.
And
That was the same
since we're all kind of complaining, in my front, I have all those flowers that come up this way. Inevitably, somebody's walking and they have the dog on one of those extendable leashes, and the next thing that dog is walking up, can't tell you how many times I've come, excuse me, please don't let your dog pee on my flowers. Oh, sorry. Oh, can't.
And they get attitude.
Anyway.
Yeah, but
Siri's
we had
probably
the same
done already.
problem,
Did she
though.
leave?
and
What
it's,
time is it?
It's 8:00.
yeah,
Yeah, she did.
we had the same problem but it takes time for people to
So are we gonna table the poop bags until next time?
I can do,
All right,
we have to do some research on these bags.
all right. So what we have a total of now,
We have a total of more or less 3,000, but I really think we should ask for up to 3,300 or
35?
35, you ask up to 35.
Okay.
I'm just putting some notes down, Dolores. I can put this on if you don't send it out, so we'll have it.
Okay,
And, all those other things, I'll just put it all in one big PDF. So it's page after page, so
okay. I can work on the,
I'll do it. I will do it. I will get it all together. You're welcome. And I will have it ready for our executive.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, so we're adjourned and,